Have you watched the video Twins Love's mother, Princess Adeyinka, did for Agbala Gabriel? In fact, she exposed a lot of things about this guy. For those of you that are still supporting him, have you heard all the things this woman said? Well, for those of you who have not listened, let me just summarize the whole thing for you. She said there is a lady somewhere named Bolu, that lady, Agbala Gabriel, slept with her, impregnated her, asked her to go and abort it. And when she refused, he said he would not have any hand with the upbringing, the upbringing of those children. You know how God would have it? That lady gave birth to twins, 2 boys. Yes, 2 bouncing baby boys. They are already over a year old now. So what happened was, this lady, I think she's part of his choir or whatever. Maybe she attends his church. And now, so she needed money, and she went to meet him that, Pastor, please, I need assistance. I've learned a trade, but I need money to buy my instruments. And he said, well, me too, I've been led by the Spirit to help you since, but I was waiting for you to come and meet me. So he said, okay, fine, I will give you an address. You come and meet me at so place. She went to meet him. Lo and behold, this man slept with her. After he slept with her, she got home. She lives with her grandmother. She's an orphan. And after a while, they realized that she missed her period. She got pregnant. And then she found out and went to tell him that, Oga, Pastor, I am pregnant too. And he said, pregnant, okay. Can't be pregnant for me. Why would you be pregnant for me? Take this money, go and remove that pregnancy. This lady wanted to remove it truly. And then she called the clinic where she wanted to go. Somebody in that clinic knew her grandmother. The person called her grandmother and said, Grandma, Bolu came to our clinic. She wants to abort a pregnancy. And the way I'm looking at it, she's still very young. I hope she doesn't buy with that abortion. Grandma quickly went and said, Bolu, you want to kill me, knowing that you don't have parents anymore. I would help you with these children. Just come back. So she went home and she decided to keep the baby. She let the father of the baby, Agbala Gabriel, know that, sir, they said I must not remove any pregnancy. And he said, well, I don't have any problem with that, but if you ever open your mouth to tell people that I'm the father of those children, I will make sure I buy you and buy your grandmother, buy everybody. So she got scared. That's her pastor now. That's somebody she feared, So she started nursing the children and everything. He did not send money to her. On the day that she was supposed to have that baby, she had those babies, twins, 2 boys, and they needed money for her discharge. That's how Twins Love, Princess Adeyinka, that's how she got in the picture. She has a foundation where she helps people like that. So when she got there and she knew that, Agbala Gabriel, I've defended him before. I know him. Let me try and text him. Although we don't have any personal relationship, but I've defended him on social media before. He's somebody that I like, you understand? Because he helps the needy, he helps poor, old women. And me too, that's what I do. So we actually have something in common. She said she started texting him. She started calling him, but he did not answer her phone. By then, they had already discharged Bolu. Bolu had gone to her grandmother. You understand? They said they live in a dilapidated house. That house was not okay at all. So this woman said, after trying to reach Agbala Gabriel for a very long time and he did not, answer her call, she decided to take a trip to Ibadan. His church is in Ibadan. She said she got there. She said the trip was kind of long. Even after Iwo, she drove and drove and drove. She said at a point she was even scared that, what sort of area is this? That is this far, so bushy and everything. She said when she got there, she saw him. She said by the time they wanted to go in, his protocols and guys, they just came out to say, excuse me, ma, we need to give you a search. She was wondering, search, okay, what do you mean? Because we don't know if you have camera, if you are here to come and record our leader, our boss. She said, leader, okay, is he not just the pastor? What do you mean leader? Why are you guys worshiping him? She said they searched her and said she needed to drop her phone with them. And she said, no, I have a PA. Let my PA hold my phone. So you guys will know that I'm not about to record our conversation with your pastor. She said when she got him, she said, very, very proud man. They just sat there looking at her as if she was a nobody. She said, do you know me, sir? He said he didn't know her. Okay, me, I know you, and I've even defended you in the past. The problem is there is a lady called Bolu. She said you impregnated her. She said at first it was nonchalant. And she said, well, this is the picture, and this is the picture of the boys that she had for you. That was when he now kind of calmed down. Well, what do you want to do? You need to take care of this lady. Where she's living is very bad. And the living condition with those children is bad. The whole pastor, somebody like you that does philanthropy, that gives people money and everything, try and take care of those children. They are yours and they are your children. At least be sending them money and then get an apartment for them. Do you understand? So they will have somewhere good to be sleeping. And he said, okay, fine, he will look for that. The girl should go and look for an apartment and he will pay for it. Okay, but you need to be sending something to them at the end of the month. He said he would change, he would do something about it. This woman said she got to Lagos, called one of our guys in Ibadan and said, please let me look for a small apartment for this girl and our twins. So when you find it, let me know so I can call the pastor to let him know. She said after they got that house, she started calling him. He did not answer the phone again. And this lady said, well, he has started sending money to them. How much? 25,000 for every month. 10,000 for grandma, 15,000 for me and the twins. Why would 15,000 be enough for a mother and her twins? That's how this girl has been doing house help just to cater for those children. Yes, house help to take care of those children that she has for Agbala Gabriel. So this Mrs. Adeyinka said she's very furious because she has defended him in the past. And she said that if there's anybody that is still defending this pastor, that person is not a good person because this man has duped a lot of people. He has done a lot of bad things to people and he's very, very proud. He doesn't want to listen to anybody. And besides, he's not even a pastor. She said that he used to be a drummer. That is his grandmother that is a pastor. Blah, 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 blah. That those houses that he said he built for people, that everything is a lie. She said a lot of things. They exposed so many things about him. And there are still so many people supporting this pastor because I've seen a lot of people on this TikTok cursing people coming out for him. And I want to ask you a question because especially women that are supporting him, I want to ask you guys a question. If Agbala Gabriel was a woman and you guys saw all of those things that he did, if it was a woman that committed all of those atrocities, would you guys have used the same energy to defend her? Because the way a lot of women support men and their atrocities, it is the reason these men will never stop because they know that there would always be women supporting them. Men are the perpetrators, women are the enabler. How many men have you seen come out with their full chest to come and defend Agbala Gabriel? It is always women. Why are we doing this? Why? If all the allegations that everybody is coming out to levy against this man, if all those allegations are true, the only reason he can change is if there is a collective effort to reprimand him. But if there are still some people defending him, he will not see the need to change. He will not see the need to be a better person. He would think that, well, I can always get away with it because I have people who would always defend me. I don't want anybody to fall, but it's just somehow, seriously.
Yeah, I'm even very sure the Agbala Gabriel has a lot of atrocities to his name. So Omoti is summarizing the show. I think Twins Love Mother. She came outside to do a show and say Agbala Gabriel has committed a lot of atrocities, and then she talked about a girl named Bolu that is like, I think she's a choir in his church or whatever. This Bolu got pregnant for Agbala Gabriel, and Agbala Gabriel denied the pregnancy. So the Bolu was like, oh, she needed some money to get some materials for her job. So she went to meet her pastor. Now, my pastor, I need some help with this and that and all of that. She was like, oh, the pastor was not like, the Agbala Gabriel was like, oh, me too, I've been expecting that you would come because God has placed it in my heart to help you. But lo and behold, he slept with the girl. The girl got pregnant. The girl went back to meet him and said, oh, pastor, I'm pregnant. So she was like, why would you get pregnant? Oh, yeah, take this money, go and abort the child. The girl actually wanted to go and abort the pregnancy. But at the hospital she went to, she saw somebody that knows her grandmother. So that one called the grandmother and was like, Bolu fe wa sharing be by you. That was her grandmother said, don't do that. You know that you are the only one. Your parents are not here again. It's just me and you and all of that. Don't worry, I'll take care of your babies and all of that. So she stayed all through the pregnancy. Agbala Gabriel was not doing anything till she had the babies. She had twins. And that was when this twins love mother, that's when she came into the scenario. Like, that's how she got to know about the matter. So, because she has a twins foundation, she has a foundation where she caters for twins and all of that. And she was like, oh, Agbala Gabriel okay. Since Agbala Gabriel is somebody that I like, I've defended him before on the internet, so I'll text him. She said she started texting him and all of that to say, this person is pregnant for you and all of that. So when the guy was not forthcoming, she decided that, okay, let me go to his church in Ibadan. Everybody knows his church in Ibadan. She said after she got to Iwo Road, she was still going very far. She was like even getting scared that, why is this church so far like this, inside this bushy area? But eventually she got there. When she got there, she saw protocols that were saying, no, you can't go inside, we have to search you. You don't need to come and video our leader. She said, your leader, okay. Is it not a pastor? Why are you saying your leader? Why are people worshipping him like they were worshipping him and all of that? So they were like, they wanted to collect her phone. She was like, no, I'm going to give my phone to my place so that you know that I'm not coming to record your pastor and all of that. So she said when she got in, she saw the guy. He was just there, very proud, very nonchalant. So the woman spoke to her and said, this person that you got pregnant, you need to get an apartment for her. You need to start sending her pocket money, to take care of the kids and all of that. So he was still acting nonchalantly, but when she brought out the picture of the girl and the babies, it now calmed down a little bit. And I was like, okay, let her go and look for a house. I'll pay for the house rent and all of that. So the woman went back to where she came from and called somebody to help her get a house for the girl. So when she got back, she started calling Agbala Gabriel again. The man didn't pick up the phone, but the girl said he sent money, 25,000 naira, 10,000 naira for grandma, 15,000 naira for her and the twins. I beg, how is the children are well up to 1 year old now? How is 15,000 naira supposed to cater for a mom and their twins? Say the girl now, she's now doing house help and all of that. And then some women are now coming outside to defend this person. Why would you be defending this kind of person? Like Lizzie, Toro Tigbe, sorry, defending this Agbala Gabriel day and night. Do you know the things that the guy did is not even okay? And you are defending him. What are you defending there? I don't get. I don't get it. It is well. There are so many mentally deranged women out there who is in our right mind should defend this man. People are saying lots of things about this man. He's arrogant, he's a thief, he's a manipulator, a liar. You claim that you are building house for people, but you are not building it for them. You are building it for yourself in your name. Sending them out, deceiving people online. And you call yourself a pastor, a man of God. It is well. You can go say, and some gullible people are still supporting him with all these atrocities. You can imagine. Lizzie, number 1. I trust you with concise, precise, and well-detailed summary. Oluwatomi says he's so arrogant. Many people are not angry with him because of the errors he made, but they were upset because of the fact that he doesn't want to admit his mistake and take responsibilities for them. He felt that it was an attack, so he doesn't think he needs to do anything different. God will punish him. I don't understand how you claim that you are helping people, but you are extorting them. Can you imagine? I hope one day he will not give his wife HIV and other terrible STIs, because the amount of people that they said this man has slept with, maybe small thing. It is well, let him continue. Where God comes for him, he will be humble. And listen, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.